Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dive into something really special. Simple, super budget-friendly crafts for seniors with dementia. We're talking about activities that are all about sparking a little joy and creating real, meaningful moments.
So the big question is, how do we actually do that? Well, we're going to explore how these simple, hands-on activities can build genuine connections. This is about way more than just passing the time. It's about turning those moments into something that truly matters.
Okay, so to kick things off, let's really get into why these kinds of activities are so important for seniors who are living with dementia.
You know, it's easy to think of these as just simple crafts, but they're actually really powerful tools. I mean, they can seriously help reduce agitation and just make a person's quality of life so much better. And get this, sometimes a good engaging activity can even be a powerful alternative to medication when it comes to managing some of those more challenging behaviors.
So what's the secret sauce here? What makes these activities work so well? Well, it all comes down to a really simple but powerful idea. Let's call it the no-fail philosophy.
Okay, so a no-fail activity. What does that even mean? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an activity where there is no right way or wrong way to do it. None. The whole point is to take away any and all pressure to get it right. That way it's just pure, stress-free fun, and they can feel that genuine sense of accomplishment.
And you can imagine the impact that has, right? When you take away that pressure, you're directly boosting their self-esteem, you're helping to reduce agitation. The whole thing just becomes a positive, fun distraction that can totally change the course of their day. And that is huge for someone dealing with memory loss.
All right, before we jump into all the fun ideas, we have to talk about something that's absolutely critical: safety. We've got to make sure every activity is secure and totally worry-free.
And it really just boils down to two simple steps. Step 1, know your loved one. You know them better than anyone. Is there a chance they might put things in their mouth? And that leads to step 2, choose your materials wisely. Based on what you know, avoid any small items that could be a choking hazard, or maybe strings that could get tangled up. The bottom line is, you've got to adapt every single one of these ideas to fit their specific needs.
Okay, with that important safety piece covered, let's get to the fun part. I'm going to walk you through some really practical, super cheap DIY craft ideas that you can literally try today.
First up, we've got one for anyone who always enjoyed being handy, fixing things around the house. Just get some inexpensive PVC pipes and a few different fittings, like elbows and T-joints. Just the act of putting them together and taking them apart can be so satisfying. It's familiar, it's tactile, and it can really tap into some of those great long-term memories.
And, this is so important. As this caregiver, Rob Wheelick, points out, the benefit here isn't just for one person. Yeah, it's engaging for the person with dementia, but giving them that moment of focus and calm, that can be an absolute lifesaver for the caregiver, too.
Sticking with that theme of familiar, handy tasks, let's talk about sorting. It's so simple, right? A container of inexpensive nuts and bolts, or even just a big pile of coins. It's a fantastic, low-stress way to keep hands and minds occupied. It feels productive, it feels familiar, and it's great for engaging those fine motor skills.
Okay, switching gears a bit. For something a little more artistic and sensory, you really can't go wrong with Play-Doh. I mean, the feeling of just kneading the dough is so relaxing in itself. You can throw in some cookie cutters to make shapes, or here's a great tip: add a drop of lavender essential oil for a really calming sensory experience. And just a quick note, even if you make your own non-toxic dough, it's still not for eating.
And honestly, the possibilities are endless. You could try arranging some artificial flowers in a vase. Or how about clipping colorful clothespins onto a wire basket? You could even make a simple music shaker with a plastic bottle and some dry beans. Or grab some old magazines and a glue stick and make a scrapbook. It just goes to show you, with a little creativity, everyday household items can become really wonderful activities.
So after looking at all these ideas, it all kind of builds up to the most important point of all, and that's understanding what the real goal is here. It's about finding joy. And this, right here, is the thing you absolutely have to remember. The craft itself, the finished product, it doesn't matter, not one bit. Who cares if the flower arrangement is perfect or if the scrapbook makes any logical sense? That's completely beside the point. The real goal, the true win, is the positive experience. It's the smile. It's that shared moment of connection.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. Just remember that every single small activity, no matter how simple it seems, is a really powerful opportunity. It's a chance to connect and to bring a little spark of joy into someone's day. So, what joyful moment can you create today?